Hey, welcome to Anonymous Voices. This is a place where I hope, no matter what it is that you believe, that is a possibly controversial subject, this will be a safe place to discuss it. It's free of personality, it's free of connection, so that we can actually step back and think about the thoughts and the ideas and share them and maybe learn from each other. I'm not going to lie, I have a perspective, I have a bias. That doesn't mean I don't want to listen to people I disagree with, and I also hope that there are other people who are like-minded. You should be able to say whatever you want to say and not have to worry about retaliation from the people you love, the place you work, if or where you worship. But that doesn't always come that way. And right now we have a pretty divided country here in the United States. So I want to provide a place where we can discuss big topics. This first subject that we're going to hit here is the idea that if the government itself is starting to shift to a more left-leaning, socialistic, communistic paradigm to solve the problems that are existing in America, do you believe that the government is more moral than a corporation? One of the articles that I've read lately was this great Facebook piece where someone basically said, millennials believe that they have never seen prosperity. And yet today, as we sit here, our lowest 20% of consumers, if you take into account the programs and the things that are offered to them, actually consume more than everyone in the European countries. I'll put those articles down below. You can look through them. The idea that we have not seen prosperity from a generation that has never endured a depression or even a major world war seems a little bit skewed to me, a little bit propaganda-ish. What do you think? Do you think that? Because I'd love to hear someone who argues that we do not have a prosperous nation. In this article that was written by this young woman who is 26, she basically says that our poverty line is 33 times higher than the world average. That's something to step back and think about. Is it possible that we are throwing out what has worked very well as a governmental system? Not perfect, still has issues, still needs to work on areas of equality and fairness. We get that. Most people are willing to admit those are areas that need to be worked on. But is giving the government more power the best road to that? And to believe that that's true, we would have to believe that the government is more moral, more effective, and more efficient than private corporations and individuals. I'm not saying that there isn't a role for government, but what I'm saying is if we're going to hand over the majority of our power to government, we'd better believe that it is the moral high ground. I'd love to hear from some millennials as well as anybody else who really wants to weigh in on whether the government is a better way to help people who are downtrodden. So join us here for topics that you may not be able to talk at the kitchen table about, including religion and politics. So we're starting with politics. I hope you have a fantastic day. Please leave your comments down below. Give us some ideas of what you'd like to talk about, and we are all in. This is a safe space to share ideas. Have a great rest of your day.